So we have been at the Asif Culinary Institute of Israel for most of the afternoon, taking part in something that is really showing a triumph of the heart, soul, and spirit of the Israeli people during a time of war, tragedy, pain, and grief. And the way to do it is through food. We know that food is a gateway to the heart, especially here in the state of Israel. And I'm very happy to be joined by the CEO of Asif. His name is Chico Menashe, a longtime journalist here in Israel, who is the CEO now of Asif. Hello, and first of all, thank you for being here and allowing us to be here during something that is such a personal mission. Why is this work so important during these times?
Actually, when we hear about Am Yisrael Chai, this is Am Yisrael Chai. Within really 1, 2, 3 hours after we published the need for food, the need for chefs, the need for these amazing volunteers that our partner Gil Ackerman brought here. He's a caterer on day-to-day. He has his private catering company. We understood immediately that there is a need among the soldiers, among the people that are being evacuated from all over the southern area of Israel. They need food, first of all for survival, but after that also for comfort. We here at Asif, the Culinary Institute of Israel, on a regular basis we're promoting the Israeli culinary culture. We have a gallery, we have a library, we have a cafe, a restaurant, a shop. But we have also kitchens, and we have ingredients, and we have the personnel, and we really understood as Israelis, okay, not as Asif, as Israelis, that people need us, and immediately our kitchens were turned into emergency hall, and from morning till night we're preparing food for all of the people who need it, and there is a need, unfortunately.
So for you, listen, you are a longtime journalist here in Israel. I've learned a lot about you, like a war correspondent, a police correspondent. You've seen it all. You've been through it all. Why is something like this so gratifying and also so important to you? I mean, because if you were still working, you'd be at the border, you'd be covering this like the rest of us. Why is this important?
Yeah, I didn't imagine that I will find myself in such a situation after 20 years of journalism. But in such a stage, our employees are coming to us also at Startup Nation Central. It's the building where we are, and telling us, what can we do? We need something to do. We cannot just sit at home. So we reach 2 goals. One, to help our people all over the country. Families in Tel Aviv that were brought from the south are asking for lunch and for dinner. So we're helping them. But also we help ourselves in some way. We keep ourselves busy. We keep our teams busy. We keep the volunteers, which I don't know all of them. Gil brought an amazing bunch of people. We need to feel that we contribute to the war, and it's a real war. It's not just another event. And everyone tries to do what he can. I'm trying to do it. Our organization Asif is trying to do it, and we are succeeding quite well, I have to admit.
One last question that I want to ask you for our viewers, mainly in the United States. There's many people I know personally, they're very engaged, consuming the information, wanting to understand. It's very hard for people not from here to ever really get a full context. I've been here 10 years. I didn't grow up in this country to understand the full context. Explain to our viewers that are consuming this information and consuming this tragedy, why we feel through the spirit and through what we're embodying and embracing the Am Yisrael Chai concept is something that is can bring about something positive in the end of this big nightmare, which isn't going to end anytime soon.
I think we need to take the country, the state, and of course our amazing ally, United States, are taking care for our military survival, to the economical survival. But there are people. There are people at homes. There are young soldiers, 18, 19 years old, that need their comfort besides their survival. And we bring here comfort. That's the spirit. It's not only the comfort that we need to eat, but we need to feel. And we bring homey dishes to them. For next week,
I'm smelling eggplant parmesan back there.
Exactly. So also quality, and they don't need to eat from the cans, corn or stuff. We create good food. We bring them the spirit. We bring them the comfort. If it's to the south or if it's to Tel Aviv in an hour from now, a big truck will come and take from us 100 dishes for people who cannot get out of their homes, elderly people, Holocaust survivors that are stuck in their homes because they cannot get to their cultural centers as they usually do, and they get their food, and now we bring the food to them. So everyone who needs it, we're there. It's a survival, and it's a vision, and it's a spirit. That's the essence of the Israeli spirit, in my opinion.
Thank you very much, Chico, for your time, and I really appreciate you, your hospitality, and allowing us to be here to witness what is really going on here in Tel Aviv. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys in the studio.